هو الإسلام هو الإسلام هو الإسلام هو الإسلام.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة أفضلها والتسليم أتمه على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين محمد بن عبد الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. In this series of the Islamic worldview, I will be sharing with you, inshallah, some points, some ideas pertaining to the existence, how a man should live his life. First and foremost, what is a worldview? A worldview is a philosophy of life or conception of the world. It is a theory of the world used for living in this world, which consists of a frame of ideas. It is the overall perspective from which one sees and interprets the world. In other words, it is a collective of belief about life and the universe held by individuals or groups. Worldview is what we think about the universe. Worldview is not a word to be mentioned, but it is the practice of individuals and groups. It can be defined also as how one sees life and the world at large, how a person makes sense of the world. That depends upon that person's vision or his attitudes. From the secular concept of worldview, there are 12 big questions of life, and these questions should be answered. They are known as the Big 12 questions. The Big 12, which consists of, number one, ultimate reality. What kind of God, if any, actually exists? That is the ultimate reality. Number two, external reality, which means is there anything beyond the cosmos? Number three is knowledge. What can be known and how anyone knows it? How do we gain knowledge? Number four, origin. Where did I come from? Who created me? Number five, identity. Who am I? Number six, location. Where am I? Number seven, moral. How should I live? Number eight, values. What should I consider of great worth? Number nine, what is humanity? So what is the fundamental problems of humanity today? What is humanity fundamental problems? And second last is resolution. How can humanity's problems be solved? Perhaps one of the questions is also past and present. What is the meaning and the direction of history? And the last one is, will I survive the death of my body? And if so, where? So this secular worldview is defined as a worldview that sees human as dominant over nature. Human is dominant over nature and feels the nature resources or the natural resources should be used for the benefit of humanity. Unfortunately, this worldview puts man first and declares human being as a superior to all other living and non-living things in the environment. Therefore, it is the right of humans to fully utilize, even exploit nature and natural resources to further their wealth and comfort. A person with a strong secular worldview favors economic, industrial, and technological growth and would be concerned with deterioration of the environment only if it negatively impacted the lifestyle of human being. Modernity as a paradigm shift from religious worldviews to secular worldviews that we see nowadays. Overall, what are the positive impact of worldview? We might mention 4 points. Number one, a worldview helps us to know people and their cultures. Number two, it also helps us to interact with nature, individuals, nations, cultures, and civilizations. Number three, it helps us to correct our own values, perspectives, attitudes, and behaviors. Last but not least, a worldview helps us to formulate theories of politics, sociology, culture, etc., etc. In Islam, it is this separation of religion from other aspects of life that is contradictory, incoherent, and meaningless. Why? Because religion in Islam, as understood by Islamic scholars and based on its own sources of knowledge, cannot be equated with the concept of religion as understood in the West today. The significance, relevance, and centrality of Islam to Muslims are not bound by a time period in human evolution, but have values, standards, and criteria which are absolute. Religion is not a human creation of and for a man to play with. Islam regards religion as something that you cannot live without. You cannot separate your daily activities from religion. It is a way of life for all times. The term used to denote religion in the Holy Quran is deen. When you talk about religion in Islam, it is a deen and does not limit itself to the personal rituals and faith as usually understood by the term religion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 115, that is Quran, chapter 23, verse 115, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. Did you then think that we had created you without purpose and that you would never be returned to us? That is what we understand from that ayah. It is extremely important to have fun, to entertain ourselves from time to time. But it is unacceptable in Islam to make your life nothing serious except laughing, playing, sleeping, eating, and drinking. In this case, we are making our lives purposeless, meaningless, and useless. In Islam, relationship has 4 types: with ourselves, with God the Almighty, Allah, with other human beings, with the nature, be it the rivers, the plants, the mountains, the oceans, all the environment. So these are the 4 types of relationship that we have in Islam. So a person should always think of how to utilize the resources available. And before that, he has to know to what extent he has to be with Allah and what is his relationship with other human beings, fellow human beings, his family members, his neighbors, and everyone in the society. We will meet again in our next episode. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
هو الإسلام هو الإسلام هو الإسلام